Daniel Levy has joked that James Maddison will learn not to drive a red car into Tottenham's training ground ahead of the North London derby. The England playmaker has proven to be an excellent acquisition for Spurs following his summer arrival from Leicester. Signed for £40 million, he already has 2 goals and 2 assists to his name and the August Player of the Month under his belt. Despite the 26-year-old's bright start to life in North London, Maddison has already made a slight misstep by driving into the club's Enfield training ground in a red car, the colour of the club's fierce rivals Arsenal. Speaking at a fans forum event, Chairman Daniel Levy has joked that the midfielder has already been reminded of his loyalties. He said, "James needs to learn that he can't come to the training ground in a red car. I've told him. He'll learn." Whilst his red car might not adorn him to Tottenham fans, Maddison's praise of his new employers has ensured that he is in the good books of supporters. Speaking earlier this month, he suggested that Spurs were always at the forefront of his thinking when it became apparent that he would be leaving Leicester. "Yeah, and that was one of the factors in why I wanted to go to Tottenham," Maddison said. "You come to points in your life and career where you have to make a decision, and when making decisions, you have to factor in things like that and everything as a whole. And that was one of the reasons I wanted to go to Tottenham, purely because I could just see myself playing for Tottenham. I'm not even 100% sure what I mean by that, so don't ask me. But I could just see myself in that team, in that kit, in that stadium. It just fitted well for me. And they've always had that type of player. My dad's favourite player when I was growing up was Gaza. And I want to entertain. That will never change for me. That's non-negotiable. That's how I play. I'm never going to change, and that's why my journey has gone like this and why I have ended up at Tottenham." Maddison will be aiming to be at the forefront for Spurs once again this weekend. They ironically take on Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium in the latest instalment of the North London derby. Maddison already has a positive career record against the Gunners. He has contributed to 4 goals in 9 appearances in all competitions. Following his light-hearted warning, the midfielder looks unlikely to drive his red car, at least in the vicinity of Spurs' training ground, in the immediate future. Who will win in the North London derby? Share your predictions in the comments below.